Alright there. Hopefully. Oh, wrong one. Alright then. Show mate Yorkie here. Bringing you a new game on Tales of Coffee after you all voted for it. Which is not selected yet. Hang on. Not Tales of Coffee. Yorkie's Nightcap. New cycle. New cycle. A post-apocalyptic survival city builder by Daedalic Entertainment and Core Engage. Daedalic being the publishers, of course. I've loaded it up just to see that it works. That's all I've done so far. Hopefully the first couple of tutorial messages aren't now gone. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's start a new game. I see there are 4 different... Well, oh, I thought... Oh, right, there's two modes. It is still in early access that you can't do yet. That's Sanity and Old Ways, but that's fine, because I wanted to do the campaign. You know I like a story-based mode. The story mode, presenting all the mechanics and tribulations that can be experienced in the dynamic universe of New Cycle. Or the sandbox as well. But you know I like to play a story-based game, so we'll go with story mode and see what's going on. Standard timeline allows you to start from the first cycle and play sandbox mode with a standard setup. Or develop timeline is game mode beginning from cycle 5 with some developments already researched. No, we're not doing that. Let's see, we've got Great Meadow. Meadow. I wish this had larger writing, but I've got the scale up as much as I can. The reason I wish it had larger writing, I need bifocals, but I haven't been able to afford them yet. Bifocals were extremely powerful glasses, well, very powerful glasses at least. Anyway, abundant underground water resources, highly fertile soil for agriculture, regular seasonal changes. Less settleable land for meadow, rich agriculture and water resources, rich forest resources. Or tundra, little space for agriculture, scarce forest resources, harsh weather conditions. That sounds like hard mode. And steppe, scarce water resources, mild with moderate precipitation, rich mineral resources. That sounds like another sort of hard mode. Less viable agriculture and less viable, certainly less viable forestry, but more viable minerals, which will probably be a bit later, slightly later in the game maybe. We'll go with meadow because that sounds like it's a reasonable start without being too big or too difficult for a complete newbie. Now, I always say about games, because people wonder whether they should backseat or not. Don't spoiler a story for me. But I get the feeling this isn't a deep story type thing. But I always feel free to advise about mechanics, because I don't find learning mechanics the fun bit of a game. And that being said, don't expect me to follow your advice, because I might want to try things differently, or feel that's a bit too much information to take on at first. You know, I'm old and crap and senile. But I may well do, because if it sounds like a good advice, well, I probably will. Anyway, choose location. What it doesn't tell me... Oh, hang on, there we are. First step. You've reached this unknown land after a long journey. It seems isolated and safe. We hope it'll offer enough resources for a new start. Choose the most suitable spot to settle in. And guide us. Go to building menu, select the main hall and place it in the desired location. What I'm thinking is I want to be relatively close to stones, water and forest, so this seems like a decent area. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Go next to the... Oh, it's only 4-point rotation. Okay, we'll go next to the road. Welcome to New Cycle, a message from the community. You are now the governor of this little community. It's been nearly half a century since our first solar flare. In the initial moments of the catastrophe, we lost our entire technological infrastructure, our means of global sourcing, and almost everything that we can share as a civilization. The following years were humanity's darkest, having to wrestle with constant impossibility and despair. From battles fought with sticks and stones to nuclear wars, we ended up destroying ourselves. What little the sun had left for us. And civilization fell. Everyone here was born into this new world, and you have to be their leader. Our current flimsy shelter can't carry us far. We must rebuild everything from scratch with the efforts of those who remain, so we can establish a sustainable way of life. We need to rediscover our lost knowledge and explore our surroundings to create new possibilities. Most importantly, beyond merely surviving, we have to find a way of securing our next generation, by whose time the world may not be habitable anymore. We don't know how we can preserve life as we know it, but we can at least help build something that we may call home. Start the tutorial or continue? Yeah, we're going to do the tutorial because, as I say, I'm fresh to this. Transition to settled life. Chief, living as long as nomads, we feel ready now to build simple shacks at the least. If we want to settle down here, we'll need more durable shelters, workplaces and storage depots, and for that we need to get our hands on a bunch of local resources. We can get started by collecting whatever's around. Primitive structures made out of logs and stone will do for a start. We can gather these by building a field camp close to forest and rock formations. Alright, so build a field camp and gather logs and stones. This seems to be stone. This seems to be forest. Right, so resources. The grid system can be used to place the buildings on the map. You can switch between these two systems by pressing the tab key. For the grid system, the R rotates by 90 degrees. For the free system, Q and E allow you to shift more. Okay. I think I'm okay with what we've got there. Field camp. Let's go there. Now, do we have people? There they are. Well, there's one. How many people do we have? There's our resources. We got 35 out of 35 people by the look of it. Where are you going?
In the end, we'll see another day.
Abigail Burton. Okay, so these must be her needs and stuff. Refreshment for 5 days. Does not have access to healthcare. Does not have access to security services. No entertainment and no housing. Sorry, Abigail, we'll get there, but don't have immediately, do we? Does it show if she's carrying anything?
Together stronger.
Not right now. Personal attributes, those are her needs, I guess. Worker class status, workforce, 1 times efficiency. Oh, 1.0. Efficiency 50. Where are you going? Oh, she's cutting in now. We really need a road to go up there. Is there any way to do that? Unresearched. Okay, so we can't do roads until we research them. Ah, there's another friend of hers up there. And that's been built already. And now we need to put people in there. There we are. Let's speed up. What's this? Refreshment. 5 days. Plus 40 morale to all classes. Cool. Step 1 complete. Alright, let's go down to basic speed while we look for step 2. Off to a promising start, Chief. We may go on gathering nearby resources for a while. We should focus on producing more complex materials by processing raw ones. Our settlement can develop as far as the limits of our knowledge and production. It can create flexible and processable constructions or objects through woodworking. Build a lumber mill. It's probably no, it's production, not resources. Oh, you can basically add one to the other, can you? Cool. Under construction. Needs 24 logs. Or is that he's got 24 to 24? That's our camp. Probably shouldn't have built that so far away. Oh well. We're building. Okay, it had 24 to 24. I guess we don't need to move them there. They're already there or something like that. Alright. Quick tip, you can use the Alt key to turn the building status, work capacity and production alerts on or off. Target product. You can activate the building by selecting the products you want to produce. Okay, so in this... hang on. Yeah. Okay, labor. Right, so... that's 5. Building has been operational for not connected to road network. I know. We'll turn to dust. What was that? Why will we turn to dust? We've got a storm coming in. Plus 25 efficiency for windmills. Workforce. Okay, what's this? There is a shortage of water in water distribution. Okay, well, how do I do it? Well, that's our latest quest. We need to let that finish, I guess. What is life, Chief? We need better access to it. Well, you got a little lake over here. Can you get that working? Tutorial step 2 complete. Every operation is harder to perform in a settlement without roads. Connecting all the buildings in our settlement with a road network will convenience the workforce and the circulation of raw materials greatly. While not mandatory for other operations, road construction is a prerequisite for building infrastructure such as bridges and tunnels. Make sense? Build a road. Road! By pressing tab key, you can switch between building... Okay, you've already told me that. You can switch between grid and freeform curved path. In curved path, create a road by holding down shift key and clicking the desired point on with left mouse button. Okay, so it's click and drag. Got it. That's not connected to a road. Okay, we'll put one more in then. Source of life. People are the most significant resource in our settlement. We must respond to a wide range of demands, from basic to costly. We have to set up a self-sufficient system to meet our basic requirements. We can start by constructing a well. Before I do, though, I'd really like to get that connected to a road. Actually, we'll do a well over here. Pop that down there. Residence, road. Why is that not connected? And it's got a road right against it. Why is it not connected? I mean, come on, I put a road there. Can you at least show me where the road network has to connect? Oh well. They'll just have to deal with it. On the way on constructing that. Right, we got that. Not enough resources. Oh, does it have to be built next to water rather than getting it out of an aquifer? Oh. Let's demolish that. Let's get a new one. Let's put that down by the water then. Strangers, a group of travellers. The more our settlement grows, the more attention we'll get from passers-by, and the more people will be willing to join us, both more frequently and in large groups. This group of wanderers, each less fortunate than us, awaits permission to join our ranks. Yep. So we've got some new people in. Why? Base production. Why is it showing not enough resources? What resources? It's self-operational. We need a road, but I thought I'd put it on a road. Where do I need to hook the road to? Is it the middle of it? I don't understand. It would help if it would show me. would help if you showed me where the connections are. So that I could... See... This makes no sense to me. I'll try and build another, see if that'll help. Oh, hang on. Ah, okay, that's a start. Okay, so I see now that different areas have different amounts of the resource. Okay. That's a good thing. It's a good thing to know, definitely. Might have helped if they'd actually told me that, but never mind. What is that? Iron deposit. Well, I'm not going to put a well next to an iron deposit. How about here? Oh, it showed me what's good. What's semi-good, at least. Right, now. Residence, road. Won't let me do anything because this is up now. Now that we have access to water, we are only one step away from calling this place home. Life without the worry of hunger will turn us into a real society. Although we don't yet have enough resources for hunting, farming or animal husbandry, and experience in staying alive by living off the land may come in handy. Lots of easily found edible mushrooms are scattered around. Should build a gathering camp. Okay. Right, we need a gathering camp. High in the mountains is good. Oh, there wasn't a road here. That was... Okay. Now it seems to be saying that it's connected to the road. Okay. That's not exactly efficient. That seems better. That's got better meat. What else can we find? Nothing's perfect, of course. That's not great. Let's try it there. Yeah, it wasn't. I wasn't touching that. It's this actually. I thought was roadway. It actually wasn't. I guess it's like a dirt track or something. Okay. Now this one is useless. So look at the highlights. Not people died from disease, disaster, or water, or food. 9 people have joined us from outside and 6 births took place. In the wake of recent events, the total population increased by 9 this year. Renewable resources, water, mushroom, meat and fish replenished by 96% based on yearly precipitation. Water production was more than consumption. Annual water was plus 84. Ration production was less than consumption. Annual ration balance 0. Main progress. Not development completed. 6 structures have been built. Okay. Oh, I'm not gathering mushrooms there, am I? They want me to gather mushrooms. I better put some where there's mushrooms then. Okay. Helps if you read, Yorkie. That's looking good for it. Almost got that built. Oh, does it not need builders to go to it? Oh, there is someone there by the sound of it. Now we're building that. A group of travellers. This group, yep, you can come in. The cornerstone of civilization. The time has come to cook proper meals. People eating whatever they have on their plates doesn't mean they're happy with it. Whenever there's nothing to eat, they will get demoralised, sick, and maybe even fall into the jaws of death. From now on, food needs to be kept fresh and disputed while it's hot. For a start, a bowl of soup will do as long as everybody has their share, and they don't have to worry about hunger anymore. Research basic construction. Okay, so we need research now. Where? Let's pause that a moment. Ah! Start research. And also... we can't do hunters yet, but we can do gatherers. So we've got those. Currently developing. How long does it take, I wonder? Development completed. Stockpile. Soup kitchen. Simple meal. Nice. That's... is it resource? No. Production, surely. Soup kitchen, indeed. Manage day and night cycle from the indicator. No, I'm fine with that. Let's get living standards, shall we? Sell it to produce mushroom soup. And what are these? We've developed a shack. Hey Nathan, I hope you get 1,000 subs so you can make a bit of side money off monetization. I do have a Patreon which people can use if they want. I just don't plug it because if people want to show me generosity with a donation, a Patreon sub, or anything like that, I'm not against it. I know people like to support streamers. I've done it myself, but I don't absolutely need it. I have a pension that's enough to live on and save a little bit on. So, you know, I'm not trying to milk people. Plus, honestly, I don't know if I'll go monetization in the end on YouTube. I'm not against it as such, but the idea of pushing ads out all over the place, I don't like that idea. I think that spoils the product. So I don't know if I will. We must closely monitor the community situation, needs, morale levels, and all related factors. We must try to reach the best possible outcomes in our affairs and adapt according to uncertainties in order to maintain a healthy and content society with what we have. Explore population management. Where's population management? Ah, click there. Population management. Here you can view the overall status of the community in detail. The most important element in the management of a settlement is its people. Try to meet all their needs and keep variables such as morale and efficiency as high as possible. Meet the daily supply distribution needs according to your settlement's production capacities in a sustainable manner. A society whose needs are met breeds high motivation, good health, and uninterrupted work. Oh, the other thing, Nathan, is I already have the number of subs on YouTube to be monetized. What I don't... That's okay. I'm excited to play Mafia. I know it's winning, it's doing well, and I'm fine with it. I can't remember if it was Mafia 1 or Mafia 2 that was the last one I got off of Humble Bundle. The definitive edition, of course. What I didn't like about it was the intro was about 10 minutes long and you couldn't interrupt it. It's bad to put such a long, uninterruptible thing. If I wanted to watch a movie, as I said at the time, I'd watch a movie. But other than that, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And as I said, I have the subs on YouTube to go monetized. What I don't have is the views, is the hours of view. Because the subs now, they're down to 500, but you need 3,000 hours of view within a year. I'm up to about 2,000. Try to meet all the needs and keep variables such as morale and efficiency as high as possible. Meet the daily supply distribution needs according to your settlement's production capacities in a sustainable manner. A society whose needs are met breeds high motivation, good health, and uninterrupted work. Okay. Class. Worker, craftsman, specialist. Our society consists of 3 basic classes. Classes? Well, probably. Members of each class must work as a pioneer in their respective fields, but production buildings may need multiple classes to work simultaneously according to the building's level of development. You can follow the population numbers and distribution of each class here. Only adults can be recruited as workforce. Children, sick, and retirees cannot work, but they will still need certain resources. You can manage the basic needs of societal classes from here. Supplies for needs such as food, water, clothing, and tools are determined from the daily average consumption per person. Here you can manage the rate at which supplies are distributed to each class and view the successful distribution rate and other factors. You can view the access rate for housing and other services here. You will get a satisfaction result according to the rate at which you meet your society's needs, which will form the basis of morale. Alright. And workforce and efficiency. The workforce and efficiency of each social class are the two most important indicators that shape the life of your settlement. Workforce indicates how much or how long your working class will operate. It is very important to manage this variable according to the current conditions and needs, while balancing the flow of production and life. Long working hours can cause low morale, and even if this is accounted for, remember that exhaustion can lead to sickness or an increase in workplace accidents. Efficiency is calculated based on the morale of the community and is the basis for production rate calculations for the operating class. Okay, fine. So we've got low morale at 30. No, what? Minus 150 to 20 is low morale, but we've got 30, so why isn't it? Shouldn't it be sub? It should be subpar at least. Oh, maybe not. That might be showing. I'm not quite sure. We're on low morale. Supplies plus 10, services not, workforce minus 8. Probably the unemployment rate at the moment. Distribution is medium, distribution is medium. Also, did you finish watching the end of Red Dead Redemption 1? No. The guy I'm watching do it tends to be relatively slow. He only produces a video every few days. And the 30 to 40 minute videos usually. So it's going to take quite some time. At last, our settlement resembles a home. Everyone has a job, something to offer to our society. We are producing food, water and construction materials. Before ramping up, we need some basic rules and a sense of order. Proportions represent how much of a consumable is used per person in a day. We must respond to every need, but decisions about each proportion should be made according to our resources and production capacity. The general level of morale will be generated by what gets distributed, at what rate and how successfully. Morale directly influences the production performance of our settlement. Also, it can affect... Okay, fine. Set ration distribution to regular. Distribute ration successfully for 2 days. Right, where's ration distribution? That's probably in here, is it? Distribution. Medium. Regular. And we'll do water at regular too. And I also want another soup kitchen. Actually, I might not need it. Gonna go to bed now. Okay, good night, Nathan. Got disputed for 1 day successfully. What about... Alright, we've got another tutorial step done. Last step. A place to track everything about your settlement and your people. View the overview panel. Health is a subject that we should pay the most attention to. It should be our priority to find a solution to our current conditions. Examine the factors affecting public health and take decisive action. Hint: there are many factors that affect people's health. Nutrition and water are the most important of these. No one can withstand more than 3 days without water. I mean, honestly, I have been 3 days without water and been fine, without liquids at all, I should say, and 4 without food. That said, it was in a time of deep depression where I was barely doing a thing, and it wasn't super hot. So, those are factors that go into it. Action, heat, things like that. I think the longest a person can live without water is about 10 to 12 days, somewhere around there. Yeah, after three days or so, you start to have bad impacts on your body. Especially if it's warm, if you're sick, if you're actually eating can increase water use and so on. Anyway, back to the game. You need to produce solutions against many variables such as seasons, heavy work conditions, epidemics, etc. Explore overview. Right, where is overview? Oh, there. Mineral deposits. We're okay. Everything looks good. I think we're doing okay. Tutorial complete. We're finally securing our self-sufficiency. That should be self-sufficiency, but anyway. Having left our temporary campsites behind for good. From now on, you must devise production plans according to the needs of your people and your settlement. You can set your course by exploring further developments. Remember, we may have no time. We know what to expect, but we can't be sure when or how. Hey, baby! That is my lovely darling wife logging on there, Ash. So you're getting some sleep, honey. Hint, in time you may be able to produce higher grade goods like clothes, drinks and paper. Before then, you have to train craftsmen to take part in these production projects. You can start training your people by researching and developing technical boot camp. Well, let's go to research. And well, we've got them research. How do we get to the next lot? Cycle 2. I guess we can't do that until a certain point. New cycle! We have reached a new Iron Age. There it is. Buildings and resources that are available. Tavern, cemetery, forge, smith, windmill, tanned leather and a whole bunch of other stuff. Public health. Chief, we're nowhere in no place to make expensive demands, but this is a fundamental issue. Community health is deteriorating to the point where we may start losing many of our fellows soon. Lack of care, malnutrition, hygiene problems, and harsh seasons. Let us not have to remind you of the factors at play. Working long shifts in scorching hot weather, dehydration, and the weather all affect us all the more. Go on. Likewise, working out in the cold without proper clothing is also hazardous to the community. If we force tired and unequipped people to work such long shifts, we should expect the number of fatal accidents to increase. Ultimately, our success in all we do depends on our health and resilience as a society. Take the right steps to achieve at least regular health. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Alright, and let's have a look at... warning. Chief, our situation has been dire for a long time. We've sacrificed more than our patience to stay our course. We've tried to keep our spirits up, even in the face of death, but we have no hope or strength left. Some of us are preparing to leave. And unless you can show us a glimmer of hope in the coming days, we will see mass desertions. Hang in there a little longer. Right. Let's have a look at population. low morale at the moment. We have not housing. That's probably not helping us, is it? So... That's them. Population 53, so I kind of need 5 housing. Let's get a road. Actually, 53, so let's make it 6 housing. Here comes the housing lot. Research roots and branches. Oh, now we're in the new cycle, of course. I can do more research, can't I? Let's get the hunting up. Cycle 3 already. Kale yard, etc. Fine. Let's have a look at health. There should be housing now. Yeah, there is. No entertainment, no health, etc. A forge? Unresearched. Let's get that down. So we've got some storage going on. How is their morale doing? Still low morale. Morale 11. Unoccupied 32. I think that might be causing some serious problems. So... What is this? Water supply's low. Oh, we need more water. That's not what I'm looking at. Come on. Resources. A well. Might be worth our while putting a road over there too. That well's got that turned off. These are not great water points. That is. There we are. Real sense of us if we don't have more water soon. I'm pumping water actually as fast as I can. An urgent matter. Uh-oh. Losing hope. A message from the workers. Our unstable living standards are about to consume us. We should strive to keep a close eye on the people's morale. If we don't maintain balance, we can do nothing but watch our home disintegrate. We can do better. Unkept promises. Message from... What's the point of increasing food shares if some of us don't even get a bite? We don't have enough food to meet the ration distribution you've set for the population. We'll reassess it. Alright, so... let's get some more... soup kitchen, I guess. Where's our shacks and stuff over here? The cold's a problem. Mental stagnation. And unkept promises. Yeah, this isn't looking so good. You can do vegetable stew. Because we do have vegetables being gathered. Don't have meat being gathered right now. Water's going up. I thought we had vegetables being gathered. Don't we? You are gathering... Oh, that's herbs, not vegetables. Oh! That's not good. Refreshment. Plus 4 in morale to all classes. Objective failed. Uh-oh. We fail to offer the slightest glimmer of hope for our people to stay. 9 workers have left. Fine. We'll live with that. Increase morale. Object successfully completed. Objective failed. It's doubtful that we can keep what we have, let alone move forward when we can barely stand. Failed that. But we completed that. But I thought that's herbs. I don't have veggies. Okay. Resource. Gathering camp. Where's veggies? Not herbs. Veggies. Well, if I get meat, I can get fried meat, can't I? Change it over to fried meat. That should start giving me meat. Also, are we researching or are we done? Oh, I forgot to click start researching there. What's this? Development required. Metalworking. Ah. Okay, so that's a prereq. End of the year 2 is over. 0 people died from disease, disaster, lack of water. 9 people joined us from outside. 9 took place. In the wake of recent events, the total population increases 15. Renewable resources, water, mushroom, meat and fish, replenished 85% based on yearly precipitation. Water production up to 105. Rations less than consumption. Okay. Main progress. 2 new developments completed. 30 new structures built. Message from the community. Building a future. Chief, if we want to build a future in this nameless land and make it last, we'll need people more than anything else. Let's set an aim to increase our population to 100 people. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take that on right now. You got 45 adult population with 24 unoccupied right now. I can't get anything beyond gatherer right now. Oh. Not enough resources. What resources do I need? It requires 900 knowledge. Oh, it costs tools by the look of it. Okay. You can go for poached fish, I guess. Since hopefully we'll be able to get some of them. Resource gatherers. That's only slight fish. It's not a lot. What about over here? That's better on fish. Now, Road. Oh, logging's still working it. Hang on. Oh, that's a well. It's not connected. Okay. Now it should be. But it's still not. Ah, he's not connected over here. Now it's connected. Scout from another land. Greetings, Chief. We are representatives of a small community. Our expeditions led us to your settlement, and we were delighted to see such an advanced community here. We would like to barter with you and turn this acquaintance into a trade partnership. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Working with iron. Chief, since we can now process metals, you can give the means to make tools of our own so that we can see to our daily tasks. We can work without tools too, but this will tire us physically. Let's do it. Right, resources is basic mine, unresearched. Do we have any iron, etc.? I don't think we do we? No. Also, my mouse has gone crap. Alright. I've got forges and smiths, but we don't have the way of making anything. How do we... Where's the actual mines? What is a field camp? Oh, that will gather stone logs, etc. Ah, right. So, I need one over here that will get me iron and stuff. And then it can be over here with that. And produce tools. Well, we need that for it first. We have a... Oh, strangers. A group of strangers arriving. I don't think we need them right now. We'll send them out. Sandstorm, minus 35 worker efficiency. That's not good. I might be working morale, actually. Hopefully it'll clear up soon. So we're getting some iron come in. Almost got the forge done. Get that up. That'll give me iron ingots, I think. Yep. Merchant has arrived. In trading, assets that are offered in excess will have less value. A foreigner who wants to trade with his produce on behalf of small communities. We don't have anything. Alright, you're producing. Why are you not producing? Hang on. Ah, that's not. That's stone. Damn it. He's dying. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Resources. Field camp. Find me some iron. Looks like that might be iron, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's iron. Okay. Bit of a screw up there, but we'll get it. What about other things we can research, by the way? Can't do that yet. Power grid? Nope. Don't think so. Simple production plans? Nope. That needs iron ingots. That looks like we can do it. Community needs. Got a bunch of wood coming in. A tavern and a cemetery. Can we build them? Hang on, that consumes electricity. Cemetery. Let's get that in for the dead folks. Get that little out of town, mind you. We need better shelters. Every one of us needs a proper place to live. We have food and water, but sleeping at whatever nooks we find each night doesn't help us. Okay, what's the population? 54. We've got 6 houses. Or shacks, at least. Successfully completed. Though it was hard, we excelled in this happy day for our house. Yep, we already had them, so that wasn't a problem. Alright. The cold's not doing us any favours right now. Sound of stability, a humble request. We rapidly evolved from a small camp into a proper village. People are the cornerstones of fast-growing, stable communities like ours. Their needs and their well-being should be prioritised. Try to raise morale above a certain threshold. We just need more time. Don't come at me with that right now. And so we're not having to carry it quite as far. Let's put that on there. Now we're producing. Now let's get the tool worker on. Also, we've got a bunch of ingots now, so we can carry on researching. Hunting. Oh, that needs tools, sorry. Grid. You look like you can do it. Almost got that complete. Select resource. Tools. Get a bunch of folks in working. Development completed. Windmill. Moving forward. A more secure shelter. Chief, a community centre made up of just a few tents doesn't feel very secure. We can build something with our resources and crafting capabilities that won't topple in a gust in the wind. Let's assign resources and take steps. Okay, so we can upgrade the community. That's a shack, that's not it. That's a soup kitchen. That's the main hall. Oh, what's that one? Upgrade the main hall. We've done it. Oh, okay, cool. Life with reputation. Or life and regulation. There. Chief, transition to settle life will bring you with it dozens of issues that need to be resolved. Rules and regulations will be needed to keep everything in order and running smoothly. As our leader, it will be up to you to make the final decision. We hope you can weigh the demands and choose wisely. Be sure that we will support you as much as we can when you choose difficult paths. However, all the decisions you make will shape our community one step at a time. I'll do my best, I guess. We almost have our daily lives in order. We have secure housing, food to eat, and duties to fulfill. We've come to believe that we're now entitled to some freedoms. We'll continue to comply with our assigned work schedules and perform our duties. However, everyone who doesn't want to get up in the morning and go to work should be able to buy some extra rest by selling his share of food or some other supply. You should allow us to barter among ourselves. Surely you can give us this much. You want to not work? We're in a survival situation, you daft bugger. You know what? If you want to give up your food, go ahead. Yeah, you can trade what's yours. All are free to trade what is rightfully theirs. Alright, end of the year. Population. 0 people died of disease. 0 joined us and 24 births. We are growing. In the wake of recent events, population increased by -5. Wow. Renewables. That's going well. Water production plus 2050. Rations up plus 1533. 3 days of sandstorm was a significant event. Tools are going up. We can make herbal tea after this one. And we'll be able to do hunting after I get to next. What's this? Storm. This building has collapsed. Rebuild it. I don't want to go without food, that's for sure. How many cycles are there? 8. Although it's not a large stock, we can keep stockpiling at such pace can sustain our forward movement. Next is hunting. .54 adult population, 29 child, 14 unoccupied. Oh, we're in good morale now. Good. Resources. What's the pit for? Stone, clay and sand I dug up. But it consumes electricity. Utilities. Ah. This would be a good place then. Forgot to pull it around there. There we are. Now we're producing 30. Let's get another one on the go. Or is that demanding 30? And we've got that development done. Don't have enough power right now. It's got fish and herbs boosted there. That's a cemetery. Oh, those are just simple meals, I got it. That's fish. Simple fish meals. Never did name the camp. Won't you take me to Yorkie town? Alright. Now, I don't think we're into the new cycle yet. Oh, yes, we are. Vocational training? Why not? Ooh! We're in cycle 3 here. That's cycle 4. So we might have all of them open right now. What is that, sun? Dry summer, minus 80 water production, minus 60 farm efficiency, plus 5 sick chance. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't tell it to develop anything, did I? Silly sod. I thought I had. Maybe I did. Oh, it is currently developing that. I'm sorry. Now, residence doesn't do anything else new. Resources. Oh, that's unresearched. Basic mine unresearched. Kale yard unresearched. Production. Small work hall. Development completed. Technical boot camp and paper. Right, small work hall. This structure offers a working environment where we can... Let's pause. Where we can process many different products, especially organic raw materials. Allows performing various tasks such as brewing, packaging, baking, leather processing, and grinding grain. Herbal tea, tanned leather can be produced, consumes 95 electricity. I don't have that. Kiln. Sand and clay turned into brick and glass. Tailor. Not researched, not researched. That is researched, but we don't have the power for it yet. Oh wait, 310 power. Oh, so we do. Let's put that up here, shall we? Right, strangers, you can come in. Storing knowledge. We've grown fast, Chief. Knowledge will gain more and more importance as we keep growing. As a community, we need ways to produce and share knowledge more effectively. Our first step in these efforts should be to start producing paper. But how do we produce paper? That doesn't do it. Technical boot camp as well. We'll have that, essentially a little college type thing, down here. Merchant has arrived. What can we trade? Basic tools? Just get rawhide, we've got plenty of food coming in. Oh, we'll get some food as well, why not? Oh, we put too much on. There you go. Got vocational. Pick, kiln, clay and brick. Basic mine, copper and coal. Weaving for tailor and clothes. Let's get some weaving on. We need building statics first. Let's start that then. That's under construction. Not enough paper. Alright, but how do we produce paper? Development complete there. Right, you're doing herbal tea. Let's slow down. Another work hall. Losing hope. Unstable living standards are about to consume us. Should strive to keep a close eye on people's morale. There's nothing we can do right now. I'm not worried about that one. Unending preparation. We will be prepared for the worst. Chief, we need proper preparation to sustain our life here. One of the most important lessons over the last 50 years has been that we cannot rely on the seasons to behave as we expect. The fickle atmosphere can breed hellish heat waves and freezing colds in any geography. This state has only worsened over time. It would be foolish to expect to get better from here. We need to stock up on our essential needs, at the very least on food and water. This will help us cope. Yep. Simple meals going down. Ooh, we need to get a lot more of that produced. Alright. I don't want you strangers, because I can't feed you right now. Mushrooms can do a lot better than that. Meat can improve. Fish? Doing 24 fish a day. And that herb tea. I want you to be giving me it's not showing where I can get that from. We need iron ingot anyway, so I can't build it. Right, production. Soup kitchen. Get another one. And this one, when it's built, can do meat. Another soup kitchen. That can do mushrooms again. Water is going up though. I need to work out how to do paper. Is it here? No. How do I make paper? Does this tell me? This isn't telling me anything I need. Resources and materials. Can be obtained by lumber mill and sawmill. Okay. We have a lot of logs coming in. Let's get a lumber mill. I'm guessing lumber mill might upgrade to sawmill. I'm not sure. Make food over by the graveyard. Yeah, why not? Alright, that is going up now. Water's not anymore. So let's build some more water, shall we? Find somewhere that we can put this. Okay. Are we still researching? No, we're not. Let's get weaving. Oh, it needs paper. Duh. Cultivation now also needs paper. Everything needs paper at this point. I should have got that underway before. We have reached the next cycle. Cycle 4. Farms, residences, etc. So if we've got residences, does that mean I can upgrade shacks? Or is it a totally different building? Also, why don't I build a tavern? Need more lumber. Production. Not resources, sorry. First loss, a sad day for us all. Chief, we're no strangers to death, but this is the first time we've encountered it since we settled here, and it hurts even more. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to have deaths at times. That's not a worry. I think because I'm running into those rocks. He's going up. Simple meals are going up. Could really use more water, I think. Fire alert! Building's on fire! Uh-oh! Full response. Specialization, craft and dedication. Chief, we accumulated a massive pool of know-how, but it remains largely undirected and unrealized. We need to train individuals. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Don't have 1,000 paper yet. Vital suggestion. Chief, we need more people to stay in what we've built. We can't keep relying on stray travellers finding us. Our scouts. Alright, what's your proposal? We can form small envoys and send them off to certain directions. Hopefully some of them will discover communities who are unaware of our existence and are willing to join us. Be a good idea to give these envoys some of our best crafted products. Freshly sealed can of food, a shiny new hammer, or a spotlessly clean outfit will help persuade and uplift people who have known nothing but deprivation. We'll take that as a possibility. Alright. Gained 27 this year. Renewing everything there. Ration production was less than consumption. But we're building that up now. Alright, what was that one? Develop a vocational training, build a technical boot camp. We've done that. It's a field camp. That's for that. That's a forge, field camp. You can make cloth or tanned leather. You don't need to be there because there are no more resources there. I need paper. Making 14 a day. Alright. I also need more power. A little windmill farm here. And with that, I'm going to quit for tonight. This is... I did not think it had taken an hour 42 to get this far. It seems to have flown by for me, so I'm enjoying this. And I'll be back for more of this tomorrow. Hopefully you will too. Also tomorrow, more Blood and Wine DLC from The Witcher 3. Football Manager in the evening. Should be Dominion 6 in the afternoon. And of course this at night. See you around.